Perfect. All right then. Hello, welcome back to the Cozy Arts. I am Cozy, and it's time to do some art. Actual art on the Cozy Arts. Happy Friday. Can you believe that we've made it through this week together? Nice to have you here. I have been busy crocheting up a storm for one of my Craftmas projects. And it's not a super huge spoiler because this is going to be turned into something else. But I've been making this crocheted snowflake over and over again. And my hands hurt. So I'm excited to do a little art redemption. We've got 1 week of art redemption. That's this week. And then Craftmas videos start, which I'm really excited about. I made a little animated intro for it. I'm really excited. But when I did Catober in October, I did this mermaid cat, which there's parts of it that I really like and then parts of it that I really don't. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to do a little redemption November, and I'm just going to do it better. I realized too late what I should have done. And when you're doing a cat a day, like, they don't have to be perfect. They just have to be done. So you finish it so you can put it out. But now we can do it. Also, I really feel like I should have some sort of background music going for you, but I'm really not sure how to do copyright-free background music in the stream. So if that's something that you would like, let me know and I will work on it. But yeah, so this is what I have done. And now I have before we started, I did a couple of different sketches. So we have, let's get in a little bit bigger. So we have this like wider shot, which I think I like this one better. And then we've got this close shot, which now, yeah, it could be great and it would really show off all the seashells, but I think this is our winner. I think we're gonna go for this underdrawing. So let's make a new layer, and I'm gonna stick it below it. What did I do with my stylus? What the friggin' crap did I do? Haha, I have found it. I found my stylus. So yeah, let's just let's do some overdrawing. We'll do overdrawing. And because sometimes when I just block in the color underneath the underdrawing, then I like take it away and I was like, oh, I missed some spots and it looked a little bit weird. I might even just, I don't know if I can just steal. Can I just steal the colors? No, sorry, not yet. If we run out of time, I've got to add little sky seal, one of these guys, to my Wander Song thumbnail for next week, which if you haven't been watching my gaming streams, which most people haven't, they're on my gaming channel, Cozy's Gaming Hour, and I cried last episode. So many tears, and we're getting closer to the end, so that's gonna happen again. So if you want to see me cry, tune into my Cozy's Gaming Hour videos. We don't want you, we want you. So yes, the answer is yes. I can steal colors, which is pretty exciting because that means I've got less of the work to do. Does that make sense? So I do want her to like be a little bit furry. I mean, I realize she would be wet fur when she comes out, but this is a mercat, so it doesn't, we don't have to worry about real life, all right? We don't have to worry about fur physics when it's a mercat. And then we got our paws. Yeah. Okay. I will give this a shoulder and then maybe cover it up with, and I'm gonna probably, yeah, we'll refine it a little bit more in the next phase. But for now, let's steal some more of these colors. I'm gonna steal this tail color. And speaking of stealing, I mean, it's not stealing, but I did, reference isn't stealing, but I did pull up Little Mermaid still. Looked at some Little Mermaid stills for the pose reference, just because that's really what was missing the first time. I should have done it the first time around. If I wanted, I think I wasn't even planning on doing a Little Mermaid thing until I was like, I'm going to add a wave. Like, I just really want the Little Mermaid wave, because that is just, that is my childhood. My childhood is that Little Mermaid wave. Do we want to go pink for the tails? I might grab that. Not you, Wander Song. Not yet. But I also, maybe I'm a Little Mermaided out, because I've mentioned in stream before, but I once upon a time was a face painter, and so I had to do all the Disney princesses amongst other things. So I have painted many a seashell on a small child's face. They never have enough face to put an actual mermaid on it, but I managed to cram it in. She's always ended up like a C shape, because you gotta do head, seashells, tail, hair. And that is how you fit Little Mermaid on a little face, is you cram it in like that, and then the hand is reaching, and then the other hand is reaching, and that's the Little Mermaid. Yeah. All right. So it is always a luxury to do art on something that doesn't move, and you can make enough space for it. So count your blessings. All right. I covered up my hand. My paw. Let's put the paw back. Meow. Oh no. Oh, undo button. Where would we be without you? So lost. And then I did. I liked, I'm going to start with this darker color, and then we'll add in, no, not you, Wandersong. We'll add in this. I really liked the kelp colors. Part of that world. I don't like the shape of that. I made it too big. I had it smaller in the reference, and it turns out I had it smaller for a reason. We really just need the color on. I really should have just swatched it up before I started, but I didn't, because I'm trying to cram too many things in my day. I made some crocheted snowflakes, and I let out the chickens, and I should have done a load of dishes, but I did not. So that's been my day so far. And then, the normal things like breakfast, make sure that your child gets off to work, not to work, well, work, school. School is work. School is work. Learning is work. Play is work for children. Not everyone gets paid for those things as adults, or I suppose children don't get paid. But yeah, I think I hate this hair, but that's okay, because we are not done with it. We're just sketching stuff in. Okay. Oh, okay. I need to make my brush much smaller is also the problem. Cool. All right. So we have her blocked in. I'm going to move that down. Didn't I say I was going to? I did. I said I had big talk, and then I didn't do any of it because I got distracted. Sometimes I get distracted. Let's see. I'll start with what I'm not really happy with this, but I have a plan. I want to give her more of a belly pouch like a kitty would have. And got the back of your paw here on this rock. I can give you, just the hint of the paw. Now, sketch in a little. You know, I think I'm gonna drop the opacity on this before I make a huge mistake and misinterpret where I'm supposed to be doing my lines. But also, yeah, I'm gonna have to fix up this the coloring this splotchy coloring that I did for some reason. Excitement, maybe? I don't know. Sometimes we make choices and then we can't explain those choices to ourselves later on. But hey, it continued us down this path that we are currently on. We're making... Now, here's the question. Is she thick enough? Because one of the things that I did enjoy about Mercat, and that people seem to notice, aside from all the shells, which we are doing, I just didn't draw them in because that's the fun part and I didn't want to do it without you. But, you know, she's thick. And that's appreciative. That's, yeah. Yeah, let's make her just that bit thicker. Ooh. Meow. But how do that booty work when it is a tail? Like that? Like that? Yeah. I think I really liked how her separator thing was very furry in my original. Because, you know, I've already done a million of the more like Little Mermaid types as a face painter. So let's do it a little bit more like a fancy fur stole or something. Ooh, she's pretty. Yeah, I don't know why I did all that color work first. Sometimes you just follow the interest and then you figure it out later. No, cat. I wish I had a cat because I want to remember cats better. That was a little too human of a chin. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. I'll put in her little ear. Wow. That's like not, yeah, make it more of a cat ear. Yeah, a little more roundy tip. And then a little wider here. You can even do that kind of ear where it comes in the base. Yeah. Yeah, that's cat adjacent. And then I think, because here's the option. Either she has her eyes open, which is fine, but it's just not. Could maybe curve that a little bit more though to make her a little more cat. I think the like closed smile is better. Also, that's how cats smile, is they close their eyeballs. Hi. Cute. Cute. And then I will give her a little fingies. Little fangs. And then open mouth. Meow. Aww. So cute. Okay, that's just very small toofy. Y'all is cute. Okay. And yeah. I think, yeah, this part is a little bit, maybe we have some hair coming here because I'm not happy with that transition, and let's hide it. That just looks weird. All right. right, all right. I'm still not happy with that hair. So maybe we save the hair a little bit longer. We'll do it later. Later. Okay. Now these... I would have never thought to do these limp little fins. But they had them like this in the reference. And I think I don't know. Maybe we just give them a little bit more something. Yeah, take that away. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Don't wanna bump you. And I'll take this away and retry the hair. Maybe just a little one in front, like bangs. Which I think is what the original had. My original, anyway. I'm so sorry. I have weird hiccups. And that was a weird hiccup, all right. Let's get rid of this here. She's so cute. Look at how cute she is. Now we have just kind of a jumble. Jumble of this kelp that we are calling hair, because otherwise, would she be cute without hair? Here. Oh no. Let's keep what we have, but let us duplicate this layer. I'm gonna take that away so I don't see it anymore. Now let's just erase this hair and just make her a cat and see if she's still cute without hair. We're not gonna know if we don't try. Oh, she's so cute. So cute. All right. Hey, all right. Now this will expose all the problems that we have with our cat's head shape because I didn't look at reference for a cat. Now you suddenly see that this, it's given a little more Cats 2019. This face shape is a little bit wrong. So, yeah, I'd have to make her more cat-like or just lean into the people and give her hair. And I think because this is a mercat, I don't want her to look Cats 2019. So we're gonna keep the kelp hair. But yeah, that was some good science. Thank you for joining me on this experiment. No, that's a little too low. Let's bring that up a little higher. Like there. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Yeah, I need to have a little more of these that are just kind of not really in the front. I think I want that to be a little bit longer. And then something like this that's way up there. Maybe give this a skinnier little seaweed. Okay. I feel like we should have stuff here, but I think we're going to accomplish that when we do the wave. I think that should be water. Water. So now, okay. So now we're going to put this back in here. All right. Take this right there. Oh, so cute. Jeez. I'm going to thicken this line up a little bit more and put in the rock. And so we should probably have this coming up a bit like above the paws so we don't get that super hard line. And then, yeah. Y'all, this is looking so cute. I don't know why I'm saying y'all like I'm Southern. For the record, I'm not. Which I think is usually pretty obvious. Now I did do black lining here. Not you, Water Song. Just, do I want to do the black lining where the water meets the rock? I mean, I suppose we are going to be filling in the rock, so it might help to close up this shape a little bit in case we want to do any just bucket fills. All right. Now, if we're going to use you at all, we need to fix you. Fix you like we're Coldplay or something. Okay, we can get rid of this now. And now really take it in. I think that, I think it's a better pose. It feels like it's building something that's not there, but I think the reason why it looks like that is because the wave isn't there. Look, we're building to the wave, which is the right direction. Hair, do a thing. Just something. Do something, I'm giving up on you. Okay. Now that we have taken that out, I think everything else we can just kind of put in, and then we're going to go in and make the colors better. I would also like to give her a little more shape in her body. We got to do all of our highlights and our like shading and all the good stuff. This is where the good stuff can start. I think this still does need a little something down here. So maybe we do. Can I do that? Are you thin now, or did I keep thinking you up too much? You're fine. Everything's fine. Weird salad. And then this weird shoulder goober. May I color your shoulder goober? Well, too late, I did. So pretty. Oh, she's so cute. Oh no! I'm on the wrong layer. Okay, we can put that back in. Oh no! I'm not in the right color. Okay. Let's put a little more life into these. We're going to add more later, but I don't know that we're going to be adding it on this layer, so let's pop in a little more of that now. Oh, such a difference. Love it. Love it. Yeah. Just concentrating. Sorry. Okay, now we do this in the correct layer, and everyone is happy. By everyone, I mean me. I got ahead of myself. I thought I could take care of the ear, but I didn't switch to that color yet, so I cannot. All right. Oh no, I didn't add any dimension into this weird one. Yeah, that's better. Okay, now for the purple. Now we clean this up. Oh, beautiful. You're gorgeous, darling. You're gorgeous. Oh no. Fix you while we're here. Oh. Go back to you. Do I need to fill out any of this? We'll fill out this pink a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh, that's what we want to see. And then put a little more purple in here. Y'all, we're doing it. We're doing it. And then we'll add in some of that ass. Oh no. Oh no. Now when I did this one, I started with the little scallops and then I like stumbled upon the little dots for the shiny shells. I think I don't know how much, not you, Wandersong. I don't know that I don't know if I would like the dots separately, but I want to try because that was like I preferred it, but I'd already done the scallops. And I think by that point in the drawing, I was being a little bit messy with my layers, which I should really just get in the habit of naming them so it's a little bit easier to stay on top of that shit. But that's just never been me. Doesn't mean it can't be me. Just means that it hasn't been me. I think I'm gonna do color the rock in a different layer. Okay, I think that's like, well, let's, oh no, can we get up into your teepees? Oh no, am I in the eraser? I am in the eraser. Well, that's not helpful. But what is helpful is seeing that I have been very messy. And I should get on top of that. I'm just going to put this black in the underdrawing to clean it up a little bit. Okay, let's get you nice and clean so that we can move on to the fun stuff. It's all fun stuff. Well, the colors and the shells and the booty. The colors, the shells, the booty. Oh my. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful. No, it's less beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. And you two, you three. All right. I'll clean this right up. Oh, so nice. Less nice. Less nice. So nice. Oh, clean this up. Clean this up. You and you and you and you, and let's put it back in. You. All right. Now we'll do a new layer. Maybe we'll, what are you? Where did you come from? Haha, gotcha. You tried to make my drawing weird. You tried to make my drawing of a cat that's a mermaid weird. Not today. All right, let's do pink. Oh no! I'm in the eraser. That's not helpful. So, I'm going to put this above the line because we're going to probably be adding more. Let's see. Your first set of, I mean, really a cat's nipples are like in their belly. So we're, just for the sake of aesthetics, going to do a little bit weird. And yes, these are like the kind of shells that I did when I was a face painter, where it's really just 3 lines with a bottom line, and that's a shell. I mean, really, ideally, you would have a little bit of a little dirty mix on your paintbrush, so that you don't have to go in and add more dimension, because you're really painting against the clock when you are putting something on a child's face. They do sit better for you usually than a drunk guy, because they just want to turn and talk to you the whole time. But yeah, children are difficult. It's like a new experience. It's ticklish. It's overwhelming because they're in an amusement park and got roller coasters going over their heads and stuff. So it's I would recommend, if you are painting faces, if you are out there on the streets, these shells look bad and I don't like them. I might try it with my thick oil paintbrush, because that's going to give us like more dimension in the color. I still hate that. Okay, we'll just try again, but better. I think I want my brush to be a little bit bigger, actually. But yeah, if you can convince them to, maybe the shells just need to be a little bit smaller. If you can convince them to do an arm painting, not the hand, because when they wash their hands, which they will have to do immediately because the children get messy, it'll be gone immediately. If you put them on their face, they're gonna like forget about it and scratch it. It'll get messed up immediately. They're gonna cry. They're gonna wipe their nose. Goodbye face painting. If they put it on their arm, they can watch it happen, so they can sit so much more still. But also, it's easier for them to protect it and keep it for longer. Like, if they have an itch, they're more likely to be able to look and see, oh, that's my face painting, which they can get a little bit itchy. What I usually did when my face paintings got itchy is I might just, like, not scratch, but just gently, like, poke it. If it's dry, you can just kind of press the area a little bit, and that helps. Okay. I don't know why I'm giving these tips. It's because I'm doing a mermaid, and it's taken me back in that amusement park, doing little things. Like, parents don't even really usually care that much that you're like doing true art on their child's face. They're like, just let's get in and get out. I don't know. Sometimes they know. I mean, sometimes they get like very like, oh, we have to keep this nice. You gotta keep it for like 3 days. And I'm like, good luck with that. I mean, don't go on a water ride right after you get your face painted, unless you really don't care about your face painting lasting. But these are very bad shells. I think is part of the reason why they're bad is because they're so one-dimensional color. So, and yeah, I don't think we can squeeze in 8. I think we're gonna do 6 like last time, because some cats have 6 nipples. I don't understand I don't understand how a cat's nipples can vary so much. But like I think 8 is the most common number, but they can have more, they can have less. They can have an odd number. I looked this up after I did this because I think that I was just used to having cats with 6 nipples, but it's also been a very long time since I had a cat. But when I did have a cat, she had kittens multiple times because we were not responsible pet owners growing up. That's looking like a fleur-de-lis. We can get you up a little higher. Might just grab this layer and move it all down. I'm spending way too much time on this. I thought it would be so fun. That just looks like it's giving me the finger. Okay, well we're gonna make it better when we add more colors. Is that cute? The other, yeah, let's grab this darker shadow color. Not you. And then I want to add another layer. And I just want to give the little boobies a little more dimension. Which I didn't really do the first time, but let's go for it. Let's give the people what they want. What they want is slightly engorged sea kitty titties. I'm not here to judge. Ooh, so cute. Okay. I suppose I also probably need to decide where the light's coming from. It looks like the light is coming from here. What I've done so far. So we'll just put a very small amount of shadow here where she's kind of up against the body, and then we'll drop in more of the shadow on this side. Yeah. You are all in shadow. There you go. And that's kind of curled over. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. I mean, the chest area needs more work for sure. But I have been distracted and I have moved on. We will come back to that though. We must. We simply must. She's so cute. I think we're not quite there, but I think we're getting there. Maybe we don't worry about it. No, that's it. We just gotta give these shells a little shadow. That's, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Take away some of this, most of this. Okay, so we're just gonna take this right back because, yeah, we don't need that. Yeah. Okay, that's looking cute. Now, of course, we need like a nice little highlight. Not you, Wander Song! Oh, so cute. A little less of that. It's a little, like, it's something a little bit terrifying. Actually, do I want it to be a little bit terrifying? There's just something a little bit terrifying about having so much of that highlight around her mouth. Let's give it a little like that. Oh, is she cute? She's so cute. Okay, this is so cute. I think this is cuter than the first one for sure. So we're on the right track. Yes. Yes. Okay. I think, yeah, we just give just a little more highlight above each of the shells and maybe a little more low light under them. And we're gonna give a little more of a fur texture to this. Yeah. Okay, yeah. No. I'd take it back. I don't like that. I like that. That's fine. Okay, we can move on to other parts and then come back to this later, perhaps. I'm going to give it a little more fur in this shadow. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Now, is that a good? Yeah. Let's work on the tail a little bit. I'm just gonna lighten this color up a little bit, and I'm gonna leave the shadow here, but let's add in some. Give a little bit more on that ass. Add some space to put in our shimmies, our shimmers. No, I put some purple in the wrong spot. But yeah, I don't know if I'm doing another art stream for a while after this because we're going to be getting into Craftmas next week already. Can you believe it? I don't know if I can. Also, am I ready? No, I'm not ready. I have all of my projects started, most of them finished. Just need to like do the video part. But I need to do the video part. But I also need to like spend a lot of my time crocheting those effing snowflakes. So there's things I need to do. The other thing is I'm really excited about this. I'm planning on doing a special like daily stream where I open my advent calendar and we do it together because I ordered a really fun advent calendar. Well, not together. Like don't give me hints unless I ask for them. But it's like a puzzly advent calendar. So there are tasks and puzzles and I'm really excited. The only problem is that they have not yet shipped it. And I don't think that it is shipping from the US. Maybe they have like shipping places within the US, but I don't think it's shipping from the US. And it says that it's shipping out late November, which is like, how late are we talking here? Because if you're coming from the UK, if you're coming from the UK, sometimes the postal service, she takes her time. And I really want to have it for December 1st so that we can do it on stream. I suppose worst case scenario, instead of doing a day advent calendar day 1, we do like advent calendar day 1 through 5. But yeah, it would be nice to like start on the day. So hopefully that comes in time. And if that comes in time, then we are doing an advent calendar stream, and I'm really excited. And I made a background for it, and it's really cute. Do you want to see it? Because it's going to totally give away what we're doing. Yeah? Ah! It's so cute! Okay. No more sneak peeks. But I'm really excited about it. If it ever shows up. Okay. I'm liking this so far. Add in some more colors. I might still go in and add in the scallops. We'll see. Maybe I'll do the rest of it and see how it plays with everything else, and then let's do some really light colored ones. I am always a little bit worried when I do like dot heavy art. Like, wait, what does it take to trip out someone with tryptophobia? So I don't want to go too heavy on that and become a problem. But also this, like, these aren't holes. So I don't know. Maybe a little bit bigger. Oh yeah, she's looking so cute. She's looking so cute. I think I want an even lighter highlight for her. Oh no, that is a little too dirty. Let's do light, but not dirty. Okay. Yeah, so cute. Maybe I'll make this really small and it's more like fur. This is gonna look like a mustache. Maybe we do make it look like fur, but we just don't make it look there. Oh, she's so cute. Alright. Oh, she's so cute. Okay. Was that a bit too much? Or maybe it wasn't enough. Okay, let us pop in some dimension. Let's make this a little bit darker near her body. Work on this fur here. That's a little bit too dark. That's better. Okay. Wonderful. We are happy. Now let's do some light colors, but only where there would actually be light on it. Okay. I'm done singing. At least I'm done singing that. We'll try to only sing better in the future. And then I think we maybe need just like an even deeper color just at the back. We don't have to go too hard, I think, on this fur bit here. Okay. Yeah. I feel like I might actually like be redeeming my art this time. Not sure that I've really pulled that off in the past. Not in a stream anyway. But yeah, I think it helped that I just did some quick sketches while not streaming. Because then you don't have to try to do everything at once in front of the camera. Yes. 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 All right. Now what colors? Still. Okay, we're on our normal. Let's do a little of this dark pink here. And then let's pop in some of this light pink where the light would hit it the most. Okay. Then did we use this medium dark? We did not. Okay, great, because this dark is a little much, but I still want to add more stuff in it here. Oh yeah. I think we're doing it. I think that is, yeah, definitely need to be a little more careful with it up here. Okay. I think I'm happy enough with that. Now let's work on her hair. And I'm gonna steal these colors because they are very good. Hi, I didn't go to Wandersong. Are you proud of me? All right. Oh, she's so good. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. We are definitely doing something. Okay. I'm loving this now. I was like a little on the fence about the hair because it just wasn't, it's just a blob. It just looks like Nickelodeon sneezed all over her. And we don't want that. All right. Yes. All right. That one probably would be mostly in shadow, but we'll put some of the highlights on this one here. And then what other colors do we have? We've got the dark, which I already used, and then the very light. Oh, no, not you, Wandersong. Well, we managed to not go to Wandersong once. We can take our win. Oh, so pretty. Oh, I'm really happy with her. She's so cute. I almost feel sad that she's going to go on the internet and people are going to feel a certain kind of way about her. But, you got to set it free. And if it makes people horny, it is what it is. Yes. Oh, yeah. Yes. See? It's coming along. What time is it? Okay. So we just gotta like add some color to the shells and then add in the wave. We might actually have time to put my sky seal in Wandersong on my thumbnail real quick. Not right now, but before stream ends. Okay. Well, now that we have a much lighter color, this can have a little bit of something going on to make it a little more special. Ooh. Okay. Now we got to do something about those shells. And I think the thing that we got to do is we got to add in dimension with a smaller brush. So we can make this smaller. Kind of look like little toe beans. Excuse me, I have weird hiccups all the time. Oh, so cute. And then we'll put this bright pink on as a highlight. I think I will go back in with an even lighter pink as well for even more highlight. Maybe I'll add some to the fur waist thingy just to tie it in a little bit, but I don't know. Let's see. Doop, doop, doop. Oh yeah. Doop, doop, doop. That's not where that goes. Doop, doop, doop. Yes. Yes, I approve. I don't approve of that, though. That. I mean, let's come along. We'll give you 3. But you got to use them carefully. Yeah. And then I suppose 3 for the tail as well. So they don't complain about it. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Okay. Now, the rock. Let's find a nice, well, do we want to, yeah. I was going to give it like a brown, like an orange brown rocky color, but I don't think we want that. I think we still want it to be in the same purpley universe. So let's start here. Why are you... Oh, yes, I suppose. Ooh. Yes, I suppose. The tail is there, so we need to decide. Okay. Yeah, here's what we do. We start it right here under the tail. Like that. Now we make a new one over it so that we can like come right up over the you know, hide the cat a little bit, since the cat is like not wrapping around the edge of the rock. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna probably, I don't know. Maybe I'll clean that up just... I think that we can probably make that cleaner when we do the wave, but let's just make it clean now. So then, if we do the wave in a weird way, we're fine. Cover up that pink a little bit. Ooh. Yes. Yes. I'm really yes. Really liking this a lot more. It's also very nice just not to be just to have the time to devote it to it, because like the problem with Catober is that it takes up so much time. It is worth it. If you haven't seen my like ranking Catober video where I go through and I talk, like you can really tell that the time was not, you know, misspent, even when I didn't make perfect mermaids in a lot of time. But like I did genuinely grow a lot as an artist over a month. It's just, you know, requires having time to dedicate to making art each day. Ooh. I think I like this. I think this is a little too purple. We gotta make it a little dirtier because it is still a rock. And we don't want it to be confusing what is rock and what is mermaid. That is still a little too purple and not dirty enough. That is... Okay, we're going in the right direction. So more like a gray. Yes. No, that one's a little too much. We could do something a little more up here. Okay, now skip this color and put some of this darkest color near the mermaid, the mercat. Oh, yes. Wave time. Start at the bottom, I guess. And let's steal this color again. Oh, you know what would help us? I'm saving that in the wrong spot, but I'm just realizing, wait, this is... I could easily dox myself if I'm not careful. Okay. Now let's steal... Oh, just sketch it in this. And then we want to have the water splashing up and around. It's gonna be gorgeous. Gonna be gorgeous. Now this is like similar to, I don't know, similar to the Disney aerial wave, but it's more like a, yeah. When she is in this pose, I don't think we have that dynamic of a wave, but why would we not? Why would we give ourselves less of a wave when we deserve more of a wave? Okay. Okay, so we've got big splashy here, and then a lot of the work is gonna come when we add in the white. I don't like this over here. So let's get rid of a goodly chunk of this. And then we'll put some of it back in. Alright. No, this is a weird shape now. Okay. So, first try was a try. Now we try again. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to erase that though, because it's going to confuse me when I go to do the next step. Is that a different color that I put here? A little bit. Okay. I don't... Okay. Now we want to do this one in front of the rock. In front of the rock. I'm still in the eraser. Okay. But we don't want to do it in front. Oh, frick. We don't want to do it in front of the tail. So what I'm going to do... I'm going to merge visible to new layer. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. Okay, merge selected to... No. No, we don't want to do that. Okay. So we're going to get rid of... Oh, so many things. Terrifying. But can I put that back in? Yeah. We're going to merge selected to new layer. Merge visible to new layer. And then we're going to put this on top. You want to be on top. And now, going to, oh no, erase everything but the fin, the tail. So, so that means that I don't have to worry about my painting around this when I do my wave. Just painting around it with the eraser. There! So that stays on top. And everything else can come back. Terrifying. Here we go. Oh, one of these I got rid of for a reason. You are fine. Okay. So now, what layer was I doing that on? This one? Okay. Yeah. What happened with my rock? Did I not have color on? Oh, did I erase that? Maybe I did. Okay, well, let's put this back in there. That's what it is. We're missing that. Okay. Okay. So this, okay. This we have the water, like, kind of coming out of it a bit. So we can probably do like that. Yeah, now we can go behind the fins. We can also go over that if we want to. The world is our oyster. Which I imagine a mercat would probably get to eat a lot of. Okay, I had the water just kind of around here like that. take that to make it, we don't really have an established level, which, oh no. Okay, we're gonna do there. Oh no! We're gonna do it here. No, where we're gonna do it? We're gonna do it here. We're gonna give it a level. That wasn't super helpful because I have already painted over that. Where did I do that? Where's my thing? Okay. Ah, here's what we do. We make a new layer and we do a bold color and we make our water level with that bold color, only we do it straight like that. That seems so crooked. It's fine. Everything is fine. Now we can do this. We might have to just really get in there and erase things in a minute because we did all this work so that we could paint over the rock, but maybe we don't want to do that. Let's just go under the rock. But that side is still going to be a problem because that's where we what's the word? That's where we worked to go under the fin, which then I changed, but that's fine. Okay, so we have, go up a little bit higher, make it feel a little more like the sea is swelling around the rock, maybe. Okay, that's a line, so we have a line, get rid of that, and now we just gotta go in with the white. That's all. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Well, actually, is this even white? It's pretty white, yeah. Okay. Well, how does that look? Okay. I really like this, and I want to like try and do something like it again. Yeah, putting in our little water droplets because her hair is splashing and we have the waves. Yeah. Yes. Y'all, it's very good actually. All right. I did this on the same layer as my wave, which I probably shouldn't have done, but what's the worst that could happen? Everything's gonna be fine. Okay, so we have, it's maybe not like messy and organic enough yet, so let's just mess it up a little bit, but mess it up neatly. Oh yeah. It's looking a little mitteny here. Oh, that's so pretty. I love it. I want to go to the sea. Yes. Is good. Is less good. Is good. Okay. That's like getting a little fingery. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I did that. I'm sorry that I said that. I'm sorry. Alright, and then we just got like another round of waves on the inside, and then the dots. Yes. I mean, you can't even really see that much because I am not keeping it nice and lined up for you. There. I'll make it nice and big. Okay, I don't like the bottom of that. Let's make the bottom better. Yes. Well, good. I'm really glad that this is turning out okay because the wave was like the only thing I was mostly happy with. So, as long as I am like much happier with everything else and I'm still happy with the wave, that's a win. Okay, we'll join them up here, give it a little more life. So sorry, weird hiccups all the time. And yes, yes, I did sound like a dinosaur. If you clip that and you use it for a dinosaur, pay me or credit me. Or both. I mean, both. But yeah. I do not consent to you stealing my hiccups. That looks like an M. M for Mercat. I think what I did last time for some of these is I erased them a little bit thinner, which I'll maybe do some of that again. So we want some of these to be like pointing towards the rock. Yes. think I'm maybe coming with the eraser and take some of that out, and that's gonna give us, oh no, that would give us the background color instead. This needs to be a little bit thicker. Oh, we need to have lots of water spray here. Yes. Okay, I'm not gonna do the inside ones yet until I mess around with the eraser a little bit. Or can I? I think I'll have to mess around with this, because otherwise it's just gonna go, nope, I'm still gonna do that thing. I just need to bring it back to this color. What can we do here? We can get it, how thin can we get you? Yes, I like that. We're good. Okay. Do some more on this side too. I like that less. I think I would like it more if that was a little less, like, even. Ah, this one, this color, please. Thank you. Yeah, I think we just need some, like, lines and then so many dots, and then these waves are pretty wavy. Maybe I like this side a little bit less, but that's okay, because we're not done. And if they were the same, then that'd be weird. Water doesn't work like that. Okay, I think we're ready for dots, and then we're ready to finish up the bottom and slap my signature on it. And then, yeah, we can wrap up Wonder Song, and I guess I can go on with my day, and you can go on with your beautiful Friday. May we witness tremendous history today, as every day in 2025. Because it's bad out there, but it's also weird out there. It is both weird and bad out there. Did I do, like, directional blobs? No, I didn't. Okay, I did a really, like, I feel like, yeah, that was, like, much cooler. It's definitely, like, a cooler wave I had going on. Let's add in some more coolness. Yeah, this one's way too constrained. Yeah, let's just make you a little more wild. You little freak. Yes. Yes. Okay. Oh yeah. I like that much thicker. That is much nicer. I'm glad that we took a second look at it. Or that probably would have bugged me enough, but I'm like, well, I can't do another Art Redemption stream for this same friggin' Mercat. Some of this should be thicker and some of this should be thinner. Like that. Yes. Okay. Now we do the front part. I'm going to take this away for a minute. Okay. Wait, where is this? Where is it? Okay, here we have this. Okay, so we're just like way over the line here. Let's bring this back where it belongs. And I'm going to drop the opacity on this so that I can see it while I work on this. Okay, now we need the white. So we're gonna put in the sea foam. Don't worry, little Mercat. That's not foreshadowing for your ultimate fate. Yeah, the original story is so unrelentingly sad. Okay, now let's look at what we have here so that they can be friends. Okay. Okay, this one is just kind of... Alright. I'll maybe give you... Where is this line? Okay. 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 Let's go back to you and we'll take you down to the line now. Well, where is this coming from? there is, well, can I really not do anything about that? That's weird. Like, where is this? Why can't I fix it? It is there. Okay, well, we're just gonna erase you a little bit. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, okay. Now we're almost done. Almost done. Just give me a second. Okay. I do want to actually... Yeah. Get rid of you. We've got a new plan. A new plan here. Okay. Let's come up against the rocks a little bit. Oh no, this is where it gets weird. Okay. Yes, I like that. Okay. Yes, that's what we need to do. Just make it closer. And you, oh, yes. Okay, I'm going to put back in some of the cool irregularities that we had here before I just clumsied them up. Oh, so cute. Oh, where did my titty shells go? Okay. Was this also something important? No, that was my, like, what if we didn't have hair? Okay, nothing else is important. We just need, now we just, do I want to do, a little black lining over the titty shells? We'll do, yeah, because otherwise it's like the only thing other than the waves that doesn't have it. So we'll just do a little bit of black. No! And then we'll slap our signature on it, and then we can move on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Now we do our signature. And now you get to see how many times I redo my signature. Okay, that's fine. Now we make it smaller. We put it a little out of the way. And you know what? I think we got to do something about that line, the horizon line. So, yeah, let's apply that. I'm going to move it a little bit closer so that if I put this up for a print, then it doesn't get lost when we have to make it work. I'm going to layer over that. What is my darkest color? This is my darkest blue. Let's... Okay. We're going to eat into that a little bit and make it disappear a little bit. I just want to make sure that it is there. We are still on the eraser. Okay, and then maybe we even take this horizon line that I just made, just bring it down a little bit so it's like just... Did I fix... Nah. Okay, well let's... What have I done here? See, this is how it becomes too much of your life. When all of a sudden there's just like too many things to fix. Get rid of that there. Okay, there. She's perfect. And more importantly, she's done. Yeah, if you want a print of this, I'm going to throw it up on my fourth wall, but it's going to take me a little bit of time to do that, so hopefully by the end of the day it'll be up there. But other than that, this is my beautiful Mercat. Look how cute she is. She's so cute. Meows in the chat. Okay. Now we need to do a really quick, I don't know how quick I can do it. This is way in the wrong one, but we need to add on to my thumbnail for Wandersong, because every week, like every episode, I add another character. And today I'm adding the Sky Seal. And we are almost done with Wandersong. I cried so much the last stream. And it's only going to get more tearful from here. I'm going to bring the sky seal to the back, though, unfortunately. And go back here. Wait, redo what I just did. I just want it down. I can bring it down. And then, oh, I do want him behind Miriam, but we'll get there. So it's kind of just like a little lump, but he's got the cutest little face, and there's really not like here. We'll add in a little bit of pink shadow because he's from a very pink world. And do I want you down a little bit more? I think I do. Sorry that I'm gonna have to change your body shape again. Don't you change for anybody. Now where is Miriam? Because you gotta be behind Miriam wherever she is. Be nice if I had like labeled my layers. There she is. I did not. Alright. No! You gotta be white. Just cause, although a little bit of color would mean that the text isn't fully lost. So maybe we do a little bit less than that. Okay. I can give you a little bit of this. But then they have wide eyes. It's a little bit menacing behind Miriam like that. And a smile. And then antennas. And then white electricity between the antennas. I'll give you, actually, yeah. Let's give more of this darker pink color to the body so that the fin will show up a little bit better. Hi guys. Oh, Wondersong is such a beautiful game. If you haven't played it, you should play it. Or at least watch me play it before I'm done playing it. It's so cute! I think we tuck it a little bit more. Maybe if I just make it a little bit smaller, it'll be easier to fit in a way where we can like situate its face. I mean, I knew like as we got to the end that this thumbnail was going to become a little bit unwieldy. And that's kind of the joy of it. I could put them on top of the words, but that's changing kind of what I've been doing, where everyone who's floating is behind the words and everyone who is standing is in front of the words, except for the bard, who is special. Okay, I think that'll work. Oh, right, we gotta change the part 13 because we're gonna be on part 14 next time. And then I do need to make I like to do like the week ahead my thumbnails, but I'm not sure, number one, how many more parts we'll have. I think maybe 2 or 3. But also I can't remember if we're gonna meet anyone new now. So I might have to just like pull someone that we've already met, which is fine. I even like when we were in the monastery last time, like, oh, I should put you on my thumbnail. No, you don't need to do that. I was like, oh no, I want to shift this over a bit, but like that is what K is for. You hold down K and then you can move it. It's amazing. Also, I don't think I did want to shift it over. Okay. But yeah, I'm almost out of space. Almost out of space in my... I'm gonna make this one pink because it's such a pink world. I'm almost out of space in my thumbnail, so it's a good thing that we are almost out of game, although it is a sad thing because I love this game. I have been struggling with my uppies, but I finally figured out how to... Well, I don't know if I figured it out because I couldn't explain what it was that made it work, but I got it to work. And then it broke again, and then I got it to work again. So that's good. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. We added the, come here, buddy. We added the sky seal. He's so cute. I stole this from my partner because I gave it to my partner for Christmas. I think I know that I have like a stop motion involving him on my channel from a previous Craftmas, but I think it might have been 2 years ago. I don't know. It's been a while. So we got my sky seal added to the thumbnail, and then I took this Mercat that I was unhappy with, and I made this Mercat, which I am more happy with. But now that I look at it, and you know what we gotta do? Gotta make this smaller. We gotta add a little more depth of color into this hair situation. And then we can be happy. Can we be happy? Did we mess it up? We didn't mess it up, but maybe a little less dark. I don't know if that's much of a difference, but I think we're going to be okay. Okay. The danger of like looking at something again is that you will find things you want to fix. No. How is everything else? Speaking of darker shadow, we're just gonna go on a little darker shadow darkening tour. Let's make those shadows deep. No, not you. And a little, yeah. Does she need whiskers? But yeah, tune in next week for the first Craftmas video of the year. I thought about changing the name to Handmade Holiday or Scrapsmas, but it's been Craftmas for so long that that's a little too jokery to extend it like that. It's been Craftmas for so long. It can be Craftmas for this year as well. But you can see my new animation sequence that I made for Craftmas, for like the video openings, and I'm pretty excited about it. Really didn't do anything with this ear, which is a shame. Here. Oh no! Okay. And you could have a little shadow here. Yeah. cute. Does she need whiskers? Okay, well, while we're at it, bring in a little more shadow to that butt. And do we need the scallops? I don't think we do need the scallops. I think we're good. Just popping it up a little bit. No. There was one more thing I was thinking of while I was doing that. What was it? Oh, right. Do I want whiskers or not? I'm going to make a new layer and I'm going to put whiskers on the new layer so that we can decide. We can decide if we like them. I'm going to make this very small. Maybe too small because I can't see that. Oh, there. Also, you're purple, and I didn't want you to be purple. I think I like whiskers. Okay. I'm happy. Hands down. Wait, I'm not happy. Wait. One more thing. Because this is kind of like looking like... Oh, no. This is kind of looking like... Did I? There. I did get rid of a whisker, and I'm sorry. But this is looking kind of like they've got like a... No! Like a headband. So let's bump it up a little bit. So maybe like accentuate, make that look a little, yeah, let's lean into it a little bit. It is pretty darn cute. Okay, well, thank you so much for joining me today as we made a cuter mermaid and a cute little sky seal, just the fastest, sloppiest little sky seal. And I'll see you next time. In the meantime, I don't know when we're going to do another art stream, but they're kind of just whenever I have time. I didn't give you a video, although I did make a hydroponics video yesterday, but that was just a short. And I have an idea. So I don't know when we'll see you again here, like as a stream, but we will see you again on the channel. So in the meantime, keep it cozy, take care of yourself.